so let's get started as we work this list from top to bottom and award traits along the way. We're going to work this list from how they got them ranked in 24/7 Sports. So we're going to start off with Keon Keeley. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, man, y'all ain't going to like me for this one, but we're going to have to put Keon in the normal tier. All right, I'm not as high on Keon as some of y'all, but yeah, man, the boy in normal tier. Next we got, let me stop playing. All right, Keon Keeley is an X Factor. All right, he is the number one, he's the number one recruit in the 2023 class to me. I don't think Arch Manning should have been number one at all, but he is the number 3 overall recruit based on 24/7 Sports. He stands at about 6'5", 242 pounds. This edge rusher has showcased a variety of pass rush moves and knows how to change his gears in pass sets to get to different spots to get to the quarterback. Originally, I thought him and Will Anderson had a lot of things in common, but I think Keon shows a little bit more patience and getting to his spots. Will is just high octane energy. He coming at you hard, fast, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Keon Keeley has a lot of that. If you watch his junior tape, you will see Keon Keeley just mashing folks. But actually, I think he graded out a little bit higher here with us at blindsidepro.com for his junior tape. But his senior tape, he was taking his time, just dissecting his opponents, however he saw fit. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start playing with y'all. Keon Keeley is an X Factor. Next up, we got Kadyn Proctor. He is the number 5 recruit in the 2023 class. This is a huge kid. I've been watching him since he was a freshman and sophomore. He graded out about an 82 for his sophomore season, which is pretty good as a sophomore here at blindsidepro.com. He projected well as being a potential 5-star here with us, but because he did not have his junior or senior tape, we just don't know. And so just going based off of his sophomore tape, we're going to go ahead and slide Kadyn in as a star player. Like I said, he has potential to be all the way up here, and I wanted to put him. I really wanted to put him as a tweener for a superstar, but I got to kind of go based off my grade book from my linemen, linebackers, and tight ends. I didn't see a senior tape, so he wasn't eligible for. I didn't see a junior or a senior tape, so he wasn't eligible for a superstar or X Factor. I got to keep it to what I seen on film, and even though he had a great sophomore season, I need to see a little bit more to push him up to that superstar tier. Next, we got Caleb Downs, a Georgia boy like me. One of the most versatile players in Georgia, the way Mill Creek used him anyway. They played him at DB, receiver. They even had him in at quarterback, I believe. A little bit of wildcat here or there. Doesn't look the most athletic, but his IQ is like kind of crazy. You can kind of, like I said, I haven't sat down and talked with the kid, got on the board with the kid, but you could just kind of tell he's always in the right spot. Does a good job taking the ball away. And for that reason, we're going to slide Caleb in as a star player. We're going to slide him in right next to Kadyn. Next up, we have, I do not know how to say this man's name. I'm just going to say Pierre. He's 6'4", 223 pounds, high motor, hard-hitting defensive end, outside linebacker type of player. Definitely a Alabama kind of guy. Really hard to gauge his production because his senior year, he was pretty much unblocked for a good bit of his plays, or he was on the backside, the weak side, where he got to showcase that ability to to run down the plays and make those plays. I don't know what this kid 40 is. I'm pretty sure he can clock a pretty good 40. But for me to get up into that star, normal, star, superstar, X Factor, I got to see what you do on the front side when people running at you. So yeah, for this one, I'm probably get a lot of heat for this one. But Yhonzae, if I can find it, Yhonzae Pierre, he is normal tier, man. I know he's a 5-star. Great measurable, good looking kid. He's a freak athlete, but just game tape alone, we're gonna have to slide him in as a normal. He's normal here for me. He graded out well as a senior, but I expect to see a little bit more from a 5-star prospect in his senior year. I didn't see it. Next up, we have Justice Haynes. He's a 5'11", 200-pound running back. He kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Alvin Kamara style of running. He's slippery, never really takes that big hit. Patient soda runner, never really looks like he's running at full speed, but he's steadily pulling away from the defenders. So we're going to place Justice Haynes in as a star player. He gets a star development for his, coming out of high school. Next up, we got Jalen Hale. He is 6'1", 185-pound receiver. He's just a really good football player. Doesn't look to be like an elite athlete as far as 40s go, but he does like he can probably post a nice 40. He has been seen to high point that football on occasion, but I don't think he did it enough. We're gonna slide him in as a normal tier. We're gonna slide him in as a normal tier here. Next we got Desmond Ricks. He's 6'1", 180-pound cornerback out of IMG Academy. Not a whole lot of film on him out there. Does a good job taking the ball away, but just not enough quality film of him in game. I know a lot of stuff he had on his highlight tape was like practice stuff, which is cool, but I kind of gotta see you do it in the game. Like I said, he does a good job taking the ball away, just not enough film out there for me and what I'm looking for. So he's gonna slide in as a normal tier until we can get more footage and film on him. This looks like a little bit of that IMG McLovin. IMG puts people out, so he got a lot of cachet within the college football realm, and I believe he benefited from that. Next up, we have James Smith. He's 6'3", 210-pound defensive tackle, defensive end. Here at blindsidepro.com, he earned a 3.5 stars, around the 76 for his junior year. Didn't see a whole lot of growth in his senior year, so I just decided not to grade the senior year tape, but we're gonna slide him in as a normal tier. Like I said, who knows what he'll do once he gets to college, but just based on what I've seen at the high school level, I didn't think it was a whole lot there as far as star power, but I do think the production was there for his team. Next up, we got Malik Benson. He is 6'1", 195-pound receiver from Hutchinson Community College, and he is absolute juice at receiver, at slot. Dynamic athlete, electric after the catch. He did a great job against quality JUCO competition. Don't know when he'll get in the starting lineup for Alabama. I haven't really looked at any of these guys. I wanted to have a clean look at it. But Malik Benson gets slid in as a superstar. We really like what this kid, or this man, he's a junior now, so he's a grown man. I really like what this man does at the JUCO level. I believe he'll be able to do a little bit of that at Alabama over the next couple years. Who knows how far he can take this thing, but he really ripped it up at the JUCO level. Next up, we have Mr. Russaw. Qua Russaw. He's about 6'2", 242 pounds of pure athleticism. He's a missile. This dude is crazy. Once he puts his foot in the ground, puts his foot in the dirt, whatever his target is, it's over with. I feel bad for those guys. If he get a free release to the quarterback or the running back, it's over with. Here at blindsidepro.com, for his junior year, he earned a 87.74. To us, he leaned more so as a run defender. He does a good job in pass rush, but I think he played closer to that line of scrimmage his junior year. I think his senior year, he took a step back and played more so in that Mike role. I think it was a good move for him. He'll probably play something similar to that at Alabama. Didn't grade his senior year, I just didn't see a need to. The production is there. So we're going to slide Qua in at superstar. He is superstar to us, superstar tier. We love what this man does at the second level and at the first level. Yep, next we got Jahill Hurley. He is 6'2", 170-pound cornerback from Florence High School. His film is a bit of a mixed bag to me. Never really shined in any one area. Good player, but we're going to have to slide Jahill in as a normal tiered player. Next we got Justin Jefferson. He is 6'1", 225 pounds. That plays with speed and force. Reminds me a lot of Devin White. Even though Devin White played a lot of running back coming out of high school. This kid may be a little bit faster or just as fast. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what his 40 time is, but it gotta be sub 4.4, sub 4.5. The kid can run, and it's crazy watching him play linebacker. Like as soon as he starts moving, like he's in the backfield in the instant. He get into his spots in the instant. Just a freak athlete. Don't know how he ended up at the JUCO level, but I'm pretty sure Alabama glad they were able to get him. Decided the greatest JUCO film. At the JUCO level, he earned a 86.46. This put him at a 4.5 stars here at blindsidepro.com, solidifying him as a Division I prospect at the JUCO level. Really a top tier Division I prospect at the JUCO level. Your production is typically supposed to dip when the competition increases. I don't think his production dipped at all. I love this kid. I love this no homo, but I love this dude right here, Justin Jefferson. We're gonna slide him in as a X Factor. We really like what he does on film. I think this guy will be an immediate impact player for Alabama this upcoming season. I pray he stays healthy because, man, this kid got the juice for real. He got the real juice. Next up, we got Jordan Renaud. He is 6'3", 245-pound defensive end from Tyler Legacy. He flashed at times, but not enough to me, so we're going to slide Renaud in as a normal tier. If I can find it. Next up, we got a young man by the name of Richard Young. He is a 5'11", 200-pound running back from Lehigh Senior High School. This kid is kind of special to me. His blocking up front was not the best. Oftentimes he can hit in the backfield before he can get to the line of scrimmage. And he was still able to amass 1,700 yards his junior season. I guarantee you this: his protection and his blocking, his run blocking will be way better at Alabama than it was in high school. So we're gonna slide this man in as a superstar player. Superstar. Richard Young. Next up, we got Olaus Alinen. I don't know how to say the man's name. But he is 6'6", 326-pound offensive tackle that has a mean streak like no other. He does it in run and pass, and one of the smoothest pass protectors I have seen in a while. A complete package. Does he play a little bit high for me in pass? Yeah, but I think Alabama can coach him up to bring that back down. I'm probably gonna catch a little bit of flack with this one, but I got him as a X factor here. Here at blindsidepro.com, I believe he scored close to like a 90 for his senior season, 90 point something. His senior season, that's 5 stars here at blindsidepro.com. You check the height, the weight. He looks athletic, aggressive. Game tape is on point. So yeah, he's an X factor tier to us. And let me know if you disagree in the comments. But we like him, we love him, and we want to see what this man can do at the next level. Don't know when he'll see the starting lineup because Alabama has a lot of depth up front. But we're going to see. I believe he'll be in that lineup real soon, if not at the halfway mark of this season. Next up, we got Eli Holstein. He is a 6'4", 240-pound quarterback that does a good job extending plays after it's broken down. I would like to see him throw more on schedule. Didn't really see a whole lot of special traits. He does remind me a lot of Big Ben. As a Pittsburgh fan, I watched a lot of film on Big Ben. Similar size players, similar kind of playing style. Big Ben could also take off and run as well. So like I say, a lot of similarities here, but nothing too crazy. But I'm not a quarterback guy. Y'all let me know in the comments. But we're gonna slide him in as a normal tier player. Next up we have Hunter Osborne. He's 6'4", 260 pounds. Good size, long frame. But that's about it from what I saw. Didn't see a junior or senior tape, so he's not really eligible for superstar or the X Factor traits here. But solid tape. But we're gonna slide him in as a normal tiered player for Hunter Osborne. I'm tripping. Hunter Osborne goes in at the normal tier. All right. Next, we have Wilkin Formby. I don't know. He is 6'7", 295 pounds, offensive tackle. Lots of potential here. I don't think the production is quite there, though. Normal tier for Mr. Wilkin Formby. Great size, though. Love the size. Tony Mitchell. He is 6'2", 205 pound cornerback that does a good job at high pointing the football. I question the speed. So sorry, bro. You going in normal tier. You a normal tier for right now. I always change it. Next, we got Edric Hill. Good sized kid, but it's a normal tier. Normal tier. Next up, Dylan Lonergan. He is about 6'2", 215 pounds. Does a really good job throwing to cover receivers with nice ball placement. Has sneaky speed to be able to break the big run. I think Dylan is a star player, man. I'm being honest. I think he's a star guy. I think his film is like that. I think he will most likely edge out Holstein for those two, between those two in that quarterback competition. I just like, even though Holstein is a bigger player, he probably has a little bit bigger of an arm, maybe. But I like the accuracy in the ball placement that comes with a Dylan Lonergan. I'll be curious to see how that plays out. So yeah, Dylan Lonergan, you earned the star here, my boy. All right, so we're going to slide Jordan Renaud in as a normal tiered player. I hope I got enough room for all these boys. Next up, we have Jaren Hamilton. I really wanted to like his tape. It was just a little bit too inconsistent for me. He had like a great double move, deep route for a touchdown, and then the next play would be like a 6-yard reception. Then it'd just be back and forth. He makes people miss, but yeah, it's a normal tier for us for Mr. Jaren Hamilton. Good player, but I didn't see a whole lot of star power there as well. We got Cole Adams. Not much to say here. Just a normal tier player to me. This one right here seems more like some family home cooking type situation. I just didn't see the Alabama type performance or production at the high school level. But that's me, man. I don't know. That's just me. I ain't see enough from him at the high school level that would warrant a Alabama offer. Next we have Brayson Hubbard. All I'm gonna say is this kid can run. Primarily played quarterback at the high school level. Great athlete, but there is no film of him at his current position at Alabama at safety. This is a conversion prospect. A lot of upside here. I believe this guy could potentially break through as a pretty good player on the defensive side of the ball. He has that IQ from quarterback. He has the athleticism to play over there. I don't know what type of contact he's willing to make, but I think this kid has potential to probably be a good player. If not for Alabama, he probably can hop in the portal at some point and go somewhere else and really shine. But this kid could have been up here based on just athleticism, but we're gonna slide him in here at the normal tier until he can prove it Otherwise, we got Connor Talty. Kicker, I ain't spending too much time with this. He's a kicker, man. No, nothing against kickers, but yeah. There you go. Go ahead and slide into that normal to me, boy. Next we have Roq Montgomery. His info is a little bit crazy. Trying to pin him down on the internet was kind of tricky. A lot of times I was getting McGillberry, and I was getting pings from other people. So just our GP general principle, we're gonna slide him in as a normal tiered player, so we can get some good film on him. Otherwise, I forget McVay. All right, Miles McVay. Miles McVay is huge. He's 6'6", 360 pounds. Kind of stiff. Production is there, but I feel like he would most likely kick inside to play guard. But I don't see the star power there. I'm gonna go back and grade his film, and this could change after I grade his senior, junior tape if it's available. But I didn't see a lot there. So Miles is going to be a normal tier player. Next up, we have. Let's go with Jalen Key. We in the transfers now. I didn't really think. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really think any of these transfers were like star power, heavy on the star power. To be honest with you, I do think CJ. I think the tight end could. I'm gonna put him in the start. I'm gonna put him in between. I'm gonna say CJ is between the star and a normal tiered player. Tyler, man, come on, bro. You threw more interceptions than you threw touchdowns at Notre Dame, so it's over with for you. Not much film on Jalen. He played a little bit. I think he played mostly. I think this is the guy that played quarterback in high school. I'm not sure. I get him and Trey mixed up. I thought all these guys were pretty much normal tiered guys. I like Tyler Lockett. Not Tyler Lockett. What's his name? Tyler Lockwood. I do like Tyler Lockwood. I just didn't see any real. I didn't see nothing special. I thought he was gonna be, more like the Brock Bowers type, but I just didn't see it. So yeah, there you have it, guys. These are my tiers. We got 3 X factors from the Alabama recruiting class. That's Keon Keeley, Justin, Jefferson, Olaus. We got 3 superstars: Malik Benson, Qua Russaw, and Richard Young. We got Kadyn Proctor coming in as a star, Caleb Downs coming in as a star, Justin Haynes coming in as a star, and we got Dylan Lonergan coming in as a star. CJ Dupree, I don't know what Alabama's current tight end situation is, but he probably could fill in, be that starting tight end for them. But I don't know. So we'll see. Pierre, everybody else, the rest of these guys are just they're normal tiered. Doesn't mean they were good players at the high school level. Definitely FBS guys. Only person I probably would say is not like a just clear-cut FBS guy is Cole Adams. I think that's his name. Yeah, Cole Adams. I think he's the only guy that's just like not clearly a FBS guy to me. But that's just me though. I don't know. And people tell me I don't know nothing. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out of here.